So to create a project, what I need to do, I need to go to file. So before that, if I want to open the Eclipse, so what I need to do from my side, I already download the Eclipse. So the Eclipse we have seen how to download is Eclipse download. If I just go, I'll usually give a version so that I'll go to the version page. So the downloads package release page. So if I come inside, so here, right now this is Kepler. Which version you want, you can click on it. Right, Eclipse ID for Java WE developers is what we need to download. So according to your OS, 32-bit or 64-bit. Once you download it, you will get one zip file. You'll get a zip file like this. Right click, extract here. Extract here. So that will give you a folder like this. If you go inside the folder, you can see this Eclipse. So when you double click on the Eclipse icon, you will get a workspace launcher like this. So browse and select in which place you want to store your code, Java code. I selected this Eclipse code, this section. So when I click on OK, so I'll right now create a new one. So in the Moodle laptop, this is the folder. So here I'll create a new folder here, Java learning. So I'll click on OK. So if I come to my D drive, Moodle laptop, here we'll have the folder, newly created folder Java learning. When I click on OK, that creates me a workspace. Workspace is what means actually what it gives me information actually what where the Java code can be stored. So I don't need the welcome screen right now. This is the Eclipse window we will get. Go to file, new project. Go to file, new project. Then here you have to select Java project. Otherwise, go to the Java folder. There you have a Java project. So click on that. Then click on next. Then environment, you have to select as 1.7. Otherwise 1.8. So right now I'll go with 1.7. You can choose whichever you want. Make sure select 1.7 or 1.8. That's the thing. Then my project name, I'll just give it as understanding Java code. I'll create this is a project name. Then I'll click on finish. So I already told you how Java works. So here, when I click on it, it will be asking me. This will change it to Java's level. That is actually what the changes. This is Java WE developers for advanced level, but I need to work on with my local of Java version level means it will be asking me. So it will change the perspective window. So do you like to do it? Yes, I want to go for it. Right now we have Java WE alone. When I click on yes, another section called Java will come for me. That's it. Then the unwanted windows, I'll close it. I close it. So this is my project. So how it works for us. So first actually we will have a project. Then we'll have a package. Then we'll have the class files or Java files. That's how it works. So for me, I created the project. The next one is my package. So right click on the source folder, go to new, then package. Learning Java. Okay, so discourage package name. Why? Because always package name should start with small letters. learning Java. Then click on finish. I have the project, then the package. Then if I want to create the class file or Java file, so for that right click, new class. Here I'll give the name for it. So I'll give a name, first program. I'll give class names always should start with capital letter. If you give small letter, it's actually what it gives discourage package name. It's not mandatory. It's a standard practice to use it. Then I'll click here default. Then I'll click on the main function. Finish. I'll increase the font size. Go to window preferences, colors and fonts. Okay, if I want to change it, go to window preferences, then font, colors and fonts. In the basic folder, text font, edit, then choose here as 14. Right now I'll choose there as 14. I'll go with 13. Okay, okay. So we got. So we have created the project and package and then the Java class files over here. Okay. So now I have created my program. From my side, now what I need to do. So just a second, guys. Okay, so now I created the class. Okay, so when I see in the source folder is what we have. If I come to the original folder section, so this is my project. Here I will have source and then bin. These are the two folders I have. The source folder will have my Java files. Okay, when I right click, edit. Here you can see the same information what we have written here, the same thing you can see it over here. So always when we create a class, that will create a Java file, okay, where in the source folder. Then after that, when I come to this place, there will be a bin folder. In that bin folder, you will have the class files. These class files, no one can open and then read it. Okay, this one can be read only by the JVM, which I told. Okay, JVM is the only person who can read it. No one, apart from that, no one can read the information there. Okay, guys. Sorry. Just 2 minutes, guys. Okay, so that's what we have done over here. Okay, so now I want to execute the program. So we've seen what is there in the source folder is Java file. In bin folder is the class files. Now I want to run a program. Yes, Y, yes, O. I'll just type inside the main function, then give control space. So what will happen? It will give me system.out.println. What are the shortcut for that is SY, SO, then control plus space button. That's it. The same thing if I forgot the main function to write it. So that time for that is main control plus space plus enter button. Okay, control plus space, and then if you press enter button, then you will get the main function here. That's a shortcut for that. So I want to print that any information within double quotes that will be printed. Hello world. I'll right click run as Java application. So this will give me hello world. I'll just drag and drop this side so that I can see here. Clear? Anyone has any questions as of now? Anyone has any questions? Okay. So we'll see. Sizzle, Monday, sizzle, Tuesday, sizzle, Wednesday, sizzle, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. So now I'll print it. Right click, run as Java application. So everything is printed. So println means what? Means it will print the information and then it move the cursor to the next line. That is what println. Println means it will print the information and then move the cursor to the next line. Okay, the same thing. Instead of println, if I give it as print, what will happen? I'll copy the same information. I'll have here. I'll just give here sizzle, just a mark. Then I'll paste the same information here. Instead of println, I'll give only print alone. Now I'll run this. Right click, run as Java application. Now can you see? If I don't use println, what will happen right now? It prints Monday, keep the cursor there itself. Then it will print Tuesday and then keeps the cursor there itself. Then Wednesday keeps the cursor there. Thursday keeps the cursor. Friday keeps the cursor there. So print, if I use, means it will give the information, keep the information there itself. That's it. Clear? Anyone has any questions, guys, for this? Everyone understood this concept? Please give me in the chat window. If everyone has understood this basic concept, please give me in the chat window as yes, so that I'll proceed. Okay, cool. So now, yeah, cool, good guys. So now I'll just give you a small statement. I want you guys to print for that. Okay, I'll create. Okay, I'll make it as default. So now I'll ask questions from each and everyone. Hey, hi Erika. Can you just tell me what is the shortcut to get my main function?
Main. Control space.
Control space.
Enter.
Enter. Super. Correct. Okay, this is for the thing. So now I want you to print this one. So what is the command to comment in Java?
Print. So.
No, command to comment. That is, I don't want that line to be executed. So what is the command for that?
Okay.
I want to comment the line. So for that,
double slash forward slash double slash forward slashes.
Super. Double forward slash. So this is what I need to write. Java is language. Okay. Then in the next line, Ruby is language. Okay, this is what I want to print. So if I want two lines to be commented in a single place, so forward slash star, then at the end I can just star forward slash. This is also another way. So each and everything I want in separate system.out.println. Okay, so Java is separately, is separately, language separately, but finally I want my output like this. So what I need to do? Okay, hey, Arika, I asked, just a second, I'll ask her. Hey, thanks, Arika. Hey, Navanti, you're there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Navanti. You understood the question, so how I want?
Can you please repeat the question again?
That is, every system.out.println should have
Yeah.
Java. The next is language. Everything is a separate word. But final output, I want like Java is language, and then go to the next line. Ruby is language. How you can print it?
Yeah. Print. I mean system.out.println Java. L. Yeah. And
Java.
we can remove that ln. We can give the print statement
Super.
for the,
Correct.
for the first three for is language.
Is. So language. So you want to remove the println for the first three.
Yeah.
Okay. Then.
And then again, maybe we can add ln.
Yeah.
Yeah, print ln now.
So println. Then
Ruby.
Ruby.
Or else, yeah, we can do like this. Or else, in the same print statement, we can use Java is a language and again.
And no, like this only I want. So now it's Ruby.
Then again, this system.out.print is language.
This is you want to be print.
Yeah.
Then is. Then.
Again, language.
So this should be println or print.
Yeah.
No, it should be print or println.
Print.
Okay, good. So now I'll run this. We'll see what is my output. Java is language, Ruby. Then finally is language. But for me, what is the output I want here? Java is language. Then I needs to go to the next line.
Yes.
Can you tell me?
We can add that ln to the language.
Superb, correct. So for this Ruby,
we can remove that.
We can remove. Okay, so right click, run as Java application. So yes, so now it got. But the problem still actually what? I don't have the spaces here still now. I don't have the space. So what can we do for that?
After Java, we can give some space.
Yes, here you can give. Otherwise, another one is what means scissor space. Here, ln should not come. The same thing. Yeah. Okay, this is another way. The same thing. Ruby space is space language. Getting?
Yeah.
Everyone understood, guys? So how we got this? Okay. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Namati. So, guys, everyone understood, guys? Any questions on this one? So this is the basic, but this is very important for us because when you come to the Java Selenium, these part will be used mandatory. For sure, we will use these things mandatory in our site. Okay, so now we'll go to the next one about variables. Learning variables. Then I'll give default, then I'll have my main function, then click on finish. So how a variable, okay, what is a variable? Okay, variable is just a memory location which can store some values on it. Okay, just a minute. So what is a variable? So we have seen about the data types on that day. We've seen the data types. So what are the different data types we have? integer, long, so it's short, integer, long, then we have double, float, then we have boolean, then we have character or string. Before that we also have byte here. These are the different data types. So always a variable. Okay, data types are like a container which helps us to give an information that actually what is the maximum or the minimum kind of value to be stored there. Okay, a container which gives an information. So I'll give you a container which gives an information as what is the minimum and maximum value that can be stored. That's what it is. Next is a variable. Variable, what means is just a memory location which can store values on it. Memory location which can store values on it. So what type of values all depends on which data type we use here. So in variables we have two things. One is declaration, another one is initialization. These are the two things. Okay. So what is declaration? So how a variable can be declared. So when I give integer I, so this is actually what? Declaration. Declaration. When I give I is equal to 10, this is initialization. When I give I is equal to 40, this is called as reinitialization. Okay, so I is equal to 10 is initialization, I is equal to 40, this is reinitialization over there. That is 1 second I'm trying to reassign. In materials, actually, what the same thing actually I will be providing to you, Bhargavi. Okay, so the same thing what I'm giving, explaining here, the same information I'll be providing to you guys. Okay, and then also the recording also I'll be sending to you each and every day. Okay, so now, so the same declaration and initialization can be done in a single step also. So before that, I'll just tell you. So what will happen when I give a declaration? Integer I, when I give, what will happen means. So when I give integer I, so this time, what's going to happen means, it's going to create, okay, when I give integer I, that time it's going to create me a memory location. It's going to create me a memory location. Then the memory location name will be what? I will be the memory location name. Then this integer will give an information to the memory location, store only integer values alone. Okay, it gives information, store only integer values alone. That's what it will do. Then when I give I is equal to 10, now what will happen right now for me? So it identifies where the memory location I is present. Yes, it's present here. Then 10 will be stored here. 10 will be stored. That's what it will do. That's what. Okay. When I give here I is equal to 40, I is equal to 40. So now what will happen right now here? Reinitialization will happen. So what will happen? The previous value, the 10 will be deleted. That is overridden to 40. That's what it will do. Clear? Same initialization declaration can be done in a single step also. So it is like this. Integer a is equal to 100. When I give like this, so what will happen right now? It creates me a memory location like this. Then a will be the memory location name. A will be the memory location name. Then integer. This, okay, this integer. So will give an information to the memory location, store only integer values alone. Then 100 will be stored here. That's what it will do. Clear? Any questions for anyone, guys? Anyone has any questions on this? So I'll come here. So now, same thing I'll do. Integer I equal to 10. Now I want to print it. Yes, Y, S, O. Then I'll print. If I want to print the value here, so if I give in double quotes, what will happen, we'll see. Okay, I've declared and initialized the variable. Okay, now if I want to replace it, see, right click, run as Java application. It's giving me I here. Okay, but I want the value inside I. So that means I need to give here sysO I. Okay, without double quotes, I need to give the information. So now when I give right click, run as Java application, see, 10 will be stored here. That's what. Okay, 10 will be displayed for me. So any information within double quotes will print the same information what is there. If I have print only the variable name, that will give me the value. Now, if I give sysO I plus 20. Okay, now what is the value? We'll see. 30. That is, what is the I value? That is 10. 10 plus 20 is 30 here. Same thing when I give sysO. In double quotes, I'll give I, then plus 30. Okay, before this, I'll do one thing. So I'll sysO, then when I give I, now we'll see what is the I value. So I gave I plus 20, that is the value is printed as 30. Now after that I'm printing I, what is the value of that? Right click, run as Java application. Still it's 10 only. That is, from my side, I will just added it, but I have not stored inside the I value. So now once again I'll just give sysO I plus 50. So what will happen right now? That will give me 70. Just prints it, but it not. If I want to store it, so I can give here as I is equal to I plus 50. I'll give like this. I is equal to I plus 50. So what will happen? I value is what? 10. Then 50. What will happen? That will give me 60. That 60 now it will be stored inside the I. Now when I print it, sysO I. Now see, the value of I is 60. This step is called as reinitialization. This is declaration and initialization. This one is reinitialization. Clear for everyone? Anyone has any questions? Yeah. Yes, Shriyasha. You can. You want me to unmute?
Yeah. Murli. Yeah. Actually, we already changed. I mean, reinitialized in println, right? It is I plus 20, so it won't be affected.
That's what I'm saying here. I have given I plus 20, but I have not stored inside the I once again here as like this.
Okay.
Getting? So right now, so this step, if I'm going to execute it, So what will happen, we'll see. So I'll show you here as per with memory location, so that you will have a clear idea. So that's why actually always is better to learn with help of backend what's happening here. That's why I always say learn practically, not theoretical way. So the same step I'm going to execute for you guys. So first, integer I is equal to 10. So what is, okay, yes, better. I'll copy the entire program so that it will be easy. I'm going to execute this program. So what's going to happen in the backend? That's what we're going to see. So when I'm going to execute this program, so first what will happen? So for me, first a memory location will be created for me like this. Okay, first a memory location will be created. The memory location name will be the class name with some hexadecimal number. So learning variables, and then it will have some hexadecimal variable over the 1x0 1 2 like that it will be there. Okay, so always this is what we'll have. Then after that it will have one first memory as static pool. So what is the static pool? All those things you will learn soon. Tomorrow I will explain to you what is the static pool, all those things. It creates me a static pool like this. Then after that a main function will start to execute. So static, all the static members will be loaded. So what is this main function? Is a static member. So what will happen now? This main will get loaded into it. So main. Okay, this will be loaded. So all the static members. So this is the only static member here that has been loaded. Then after that, the main is an executable function. So first the main function start to execute. When the main function start to execute, what will happen? It will create me a memory. Okay, a local memory for main will be created. Local memory for main will be created for me here. That's what it will do. Local memory for main. Okay. So then after that, the main function start to execute. Integer I is equal to 10. So what's happening? I'm creating a new variable here, integer equal to. So I'm creating inside the main function. So what will happen? Now this memory will be created inside. Integer I is equal to 10. Okay, a new memory has been created inside the main function. System.out.println I. I'm giving in double quotes. So what will happen? Any information gives in double quotes that will be printed as like it is. So what is the I? So that I will be printed as like it is. That's what it will do. Then after that, system.out.println I. So now I'm representing only the variable alone. Now what will happen? When I give only I, it goes to the main memory. Now it checks whether do we have any I variable here. Yes, we have I variable here. So what is the value inside it? It's 10. Now 10 will be printed for me here. Clear? Now system.out.println I plus 20. So what is the I value right now here? I value is what? 10. So 10, that will be taken here, plus 20. So plus 20. Ten plus 20. What is the 10 plus 20? That value will be 30. That 30 will be printed. But I'm not storing it over there anywhere because I'm not given I is equal to something. Just I'm printing 10 plus I value is what? 10. 10 plus 20 is what? 30. That 30 is printed. Then system.out.println I. Now when I give it as I, it goes to the memory location. What is the I value right now here? that is 10. So that 10 will be printed. 10 will be printed. That's the thing. Clear? Then I is equal to I plus 50. So first actually what? It will be just checking it over there. So I value, what is my I value right now? That is 10. 10 plus 50. What is 50 over here? That is plus 50. 10 plus 50. So what is the 10 plus 50 value? That is 60. That 60 now it will be stored under the I variable. So what is the I value right now? It's 10. 10 plus 50, that is 60. Now that 60 now it will be stored here. 60 will be stored. Okay. So now it has been stored here. Just a second. Sorry guys. So now I is going to print. So now when it comes to the I memory, what is the memory here? 60. Now that 60 will be stored here. Sorry, that will be printed. That's it. Clear? Then after that my main function is entirely executed. When my main function is executed, now what will happen? My that main memory will be deleted. Then after that, once it comes out of the main memory, so then it comes here. When it comes out of the learning variables here, now what happens? The static pull and then the entire memory location will be deleted. That's what it will happen. Clear? Anyone has any questions? So how this output came? So if you see, this is what the output we got here. First is I, 10, 30, 10 and 60. Clear for everyone, guys?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Here we are initialized I is equal to I plus 50.
Yes.
In the last line, we printed the turbo line I.
Yes.
Again, we have to print one more line with I. What will it will be printed? It will again taking 10 or it will taking 10.
This is what you're asking?
Yeah.
So now once again if I give I, it goes to the memory location. What is the value in I?
Here it will 60. It will print 60 or 10.
Correct. 60 only will, because right now what is the value in the memory location right now?
Okay.
60.
Yeah, 60. We reinitialize it to
correct.
50. That it will going to print 60. Okay.
Yes, correct. Okay now?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
That's why this memory location concept will be helpful for you when you're doing with this. You'll clearly come to know that what is the value is there.
Okay.
Clear? Anyone has any questions? Guys? Hey, thanks, Shravani. Thanks for asking question. Anyone has any questions, guys? So everyone has understood this one?
I have a question.
Yeah. Tell me.
Like last you told, like after everything is done, the memory location and everything will be deleted. Like how it will be deleted? Is there any command where
Super, correct. That is, we are not going to give anything extra command. So there is a person called garbage collector. Okay. What is this person's work is? That is, delete all the unwanted memories. Okay. So this will be called by the Java by itself. We don't want to specify it. The garbage collector work is okay. Internally they have written and concept that actually what? When the program is executed, that time unwanted memory should be deleted, because I don't want to store anything in my system, because it's like of no use. That's why we always used to delete it with help of the garbage collector by default. We are not going to call anything.
Okay, but like how it will be coming to know like our action has been done, so it has to be deleted. If you are reusing the thing, then how it will be?
Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Once the program is entirely executed, okay. See, here after this step, after this, you're going to do anything? No, correct? Because the program is executed. Once again, if you want to execute the program, once again, you will be executing it separately. So that's why from your side, the garbage collector deletes it. Once again, if you're going to execute, once again, it creates memory and then do all the steps from the beginning.
Okay, okay.
Clear?
And what is the impact? It will be like our space should be free, like that only, right?
Correct. For example, right now I have 1 GB of space in my system. Okay, so if I execute my program, each and every time it's going to consume, for example, 100 KB. Okay, what will happen right now if I run the script for actually 100 times or 200 times? So my space is been going to grow 100. First time when I execute, 100 KB is being stored. Then if it's not deleted, next time when I store 200 KB, 300 KB, like that, it stores the memory over there for each and every time when it runs. And finally, what will happen? 1 GB of space is actually occupied for me. Then finally, what will happen? It gives me no space to execute my program. Okay. Those files anyway, it's not needed for me. Once after my execution, anyway, there is no need for me for those files, because each and every time when I'm going to execute it, it's going to create me newly for me. Okay, so that's why actually what we don't want to store anything after my execution. Got
Okay,
it?
yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Murli, one question.
Yeah, tell me.
Just correct me if I'm wrong. Can you open the Eclipse?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So maybe after line number, the last so statement.
If you want the line numbers, right click on this side, then show line numbers.
So as per your earlier example, so after line number 12, I think the local memory will get deleted. And
Yes.
after line number 14, the main memory will get deleted.
No. Line number 13, once it's been done, the memory which is allocated for the main, that will be deleted. Local memory of main. Then after that, the entire program is executed. Now what will happen? The static pool and then the entire memory allocation which is being done will be deleted by the garbage collector.
Okay, it's after line number 13, right?
That is, after this line number 13, local memory of main will be deleted.
Okay.
Clear, guys? So anyone has any questions? So the next program I will make you guys to execute right now. So anyone has any questions on this one, please let me know so that I can help you. Understanding variables. I'll just give once again. So there shouldn't be any space. So default, I'll have my main function. So I'm going to write a program here. So integer I is equal to 20. Then sizzle I. Integer j is equal to 50. Sizzle I plus j. Then integer k is equal to I plus j plus 20. Then sizzle k. Then integer, then I is equal to k sizzle. What is the I value? Sizzle. What is the j value? Okay. So I want someone to execute this one with help of the memory allocation concept itself. So I want someone to execute this program. So I will say, I'll move this a little bit to the top. Okay, so I want someone to execute this program. Cool. Wow, great, Erika. Superb. Yeah, good. Yeah, Erika.
Yeah, Murli.
Can you tell me what will happen right now? First, if I execute the program.
Yeah, a memory location
Yes, a memory location will be created.
understanding variables will be created.
That is a memory location. The name of the memory location will be the class name with some hexadecimal numbers. Yes, correct. Then?
With understanding variables as a name, as its name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then, after that?
Then static pool with main function would be created.
Yes, super. So the static pool.
After that,
why the main function will be loaded?
Place, declaration and initialization taken.
No, just a second.
Local memory for main.
Understood. America.
It should be. Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
I just want to know why main function will be loaded into the static pool.
Mm-hmm.
So what the static pool will do? Anyone have any idea, guys?
Yeah, static pool. I mean, it will execute the
yeah. That is, what are the members will be loaded into the static pool?
Main.
Why main will be loaded?
Loaded.
Because it's a static member.
It's static.
Yeah. Okay. In the static pool, only the static members will be loaded. So that's why the main is a static. So that's why this is loaded. And also it's an executable function. That's why
main is a static member?
Because we are giving a keyword called static. No? Any members that has a keyword called static is called as a static member.
Yeah, got it. But is it like mandatory all the time main will be static, or we can change?
No. Always it should be mandatory. Okay, always static, that should be mandatory here. Then only this will be executed by default.
Okay, but somewhere I heard the question like why main function will be static. So I just want to know.
So that thing's actually what in tomorrow's class session you will come to know, because always what will happen means my static pool is the one first will start to execute. That time only actually what it will see my main functions are static. So that's why the main function will start to execute by default. If it is not static, the main function will not be executed, but any point of time I cannot execute my program here. See, if I have like this, right click, run as, can you see Java application is not coming? Can you see? The same thing if I have it as static, right click, run as. Now I'm getting Java application. Why? Because it is loaded in the static pool. The first memory which will be read by the JVM is static pool only. That's why actually there it goes and gets and started executing my main function. Somewhat your question is answered for you, Brijna?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Harika. Yeah. So now my main function starts to load in the static pool. Now what will happen?
It comes to the declaration and initialization of I. So a local memory for main function is.
Tell me. Yeah, local memory for
main function is main.
Yes.
It is created.
Yes. First, actually, what static pool, it loads the main function. Then the main function start to execute. When the main function start to execute, the local memory for that main will be created.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes. Then
declaration and initialization of I is placed in local memory.
okay. So now integer I is equal to 20. So what is this step? This step is declaration initialization.
Yep.
It creates a new memory here.
Yeah.
Integer equal to 20. Yes. Correct. Then
and it prints the value of I, that's 20.
So what is the I value right now become?
20.
So 20 will be printed. Yes, correct. Then
again unknown memory for j equal to 50 is done in main memory.
Super.
Sorry, local memory.
Local memory for main. Yes, correct.
It prints the value of I and j, I plus j, that is 70.
Yes, I value is 20, j value is 50. So 20 plus 50 will be 70.
70.
So 70 will be printed. Yes, correct. Super. Yes, then will any changes will happen in this memory when you're adding that?
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
It's nowhere it is getting reinitialized.
Yes, correct. So then
a separate memory for int k is done.
So integer k will be created.
Value. Yeah.
So what is the value will be loaded into that?
90.
So what is the I value right now? That is 20.
20 plus 50 plus 20.
Correct. 50. That is 20 plus 50 plus 20. That will be
20. 90.
So 90 will be stored inside this one. Yes, correct. Correct. Then
k value is printed over there. That is 90.
Correct. What is the k value right now? It's 90.
90. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Then
I value will be changed to 90.
Correct. What is the k value right now? That is 90.
K value is 90.
That will be assigned to I. So I value now it will become as 90.
So we add to I.
Correct.
90.
So this will be reinitialized to 90. Then I value is what?
90 now. It will be printed over there.
Correct. J value?
90. Sorry,
yes.
It's 50.
50. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Then after my execution, now what will happen? Main function, everything is executed. Now comes out of the main. Now what will happen?
Main memory will be, local memory will be deleted for main.
Correct. Then comes out of the entire program.
Then static pool.
Yes.
Static pool and
entire memory location.
Memory for understanding variables also.
Correct. So who is the person responsible for deleting the memory? Yes, garbage collector. That's it. Clear for everyone? Anyone has any questions, guys? Anyone has any questions? Can everyone just give me the chat window as everyone has understood how to execute the program and then what is declaration, initialization, reinitialization? Everyone can just tell me. Okay, cool. So now I'll just give a small introduction about what is static and then non-static variables. So now I'll create another class, static, non-static. It is default and now my main function. So now what is that we are going to say means that is what are the different types of members we have. Okay, any variable that is being declared inside the function. Okay, inside the functions is called as a local variable. Okay, any variable that is declared outside the function. So integer a is equal to 10. Integer b is equal to 20. Any variable that is declared outside the functions, okay, it's called as the global variable. global variable. Okay, so global variable is of two types. One is static. A keyword, if it comes as static there, that's a static variable. Another one is without any keyword, that's a non-static. This is a static variable. Then this is a non-static variable. One is static, another one is non-static. These are the two things. Clear? So how to access all these things? That's what we are going to see. So if you want to access the local variable, we know clearly. So I, if I give the variable name for me, that local variable can be accessed. The same thing if it's a static variable, how I can access means. So static variables always will be referred with help of the class name. Static, non-static dot when I give. So static, non-static dot A will be loaded here. Same thing, static variables can also be referred with help of the variable name alone also. A. Okay. So static variables can be referred with help of a class name, otherwise directly the variable name. The same thing, non-static variable, how it can be accessed means I want to create an object for that. Okay, how I can create an object means, so for that the syntax is, so when I give new, then the class name, what will happen now, it will create me an object here. Okay, new static, non-static, that will help me to create an object. So I created the object. Object means what? It's just a memory location. My memory location is created. I want a name for it. So variables deals with data types. Objects deals with classes. So variables deals with data type. That's why I'm giving the data type as a reference here. Objects deals with classes. So I need to give the reference as my class name. So I need to give my class name. Then my object name is obj1 is equal to, like that I need to give. So this is how we need to use. So now what will happen? Static, non-static, obj1 equal to new non-static I given. Then after that, if I give here, so obj1 dot. Now in the object you can see the B variable. Can you see B variable? So I can access. So obj1 dot. So obj1 dot. Now if you see, I can access the A variable also, obj1 dot A. That's it. obj1 dot B, obj1 dot A. So that's how we can access it. Clear? So that means static members alone can be accessed in three ways. One is help of a reference of a class name, reference of, without any reference, directly the variable name, reference of an object name. Same thing, non-static members can be accessed only with help of the object name alone. That's what. Clear? Now we'll execute this program. So I know that actually it will be a little bit difficult for you to understand there. Now I'll make it a little bit simple for you to understand it. So now I'm going to execute this program. So when I execute this program, what will happen? We'll see. Okay, so now I'll ask someone. Ishvita, you there?
Yes.
Ishvita, can you tell me now when I execute this program, what will happen?
One second.
Yeah, so I'll also show you the previous program. So first, what will happen?
First, yeah, static and non-static memory.
First, a memory location will be created for you like this.
Yeah.
So what will be the memory location name?
Static, non-static.
Correct. Static, non-static. Yes.
Then later
next,
on, a static pool is created.
super. Static pool is created for me. Yes.
And in static pool, we have int a equal to 10.
Awesome.
The variable
Superb.
A.
Correct.
And main.
Yes, correct. All the static members will be loaded. So we have the A variable that's also static, and then my main function. Both the things static. A, awesome. Good. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Shweta. So now next, Praveen, you're there? Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Praveen. Now can you tell me? Now the static pool is loaded. Now next, what will happen?
Yeah. Now local memory for the main will be created.
Yes, correct. My main function for that, the local memory will be created.
And we'll have the int I, the 10 will be stored here.
Yeah, just a second. Local memory for main. Correct. Then
we are, the int I is equal to 20, that value will be stored here.
yes, correct. So first, this value will be declared. The memory is created there in the main function. Yes, correct. Then?
Yeah, then we are printing the I value, that is 10.
Yes, what is my value? That is 10. So 10 will 10. Be printed. Yes.
Yeah. And then we are printing the A value using the class name.
Yes. So when I give reference of a class name, static, non-static dot A, that is class static, non-static is what? That's my class name. When I refer with a class, directly the search will go to the static pool and then it searches for A variable. We have A variable, yes. What is the value of that?
10.
10. So 10 will be printed. Yes, correct. Then
we are directly accessing the A value without the reference of the class name.
Correct. When I refer with only the variable name, now the search will go to the main memory. Here it checks whether do we have A variable. No, we don't have. Then the search will go to the static pool. Now what is the A value here? It's 10. That is, when we refer with class name, directly the search will go to static pool. When I refer only with variable name, search will go to main memory. If there is no variable called A, then only the search will go to the static pool. Everyone understood the difference of these both? This is important in the static. Everyone understood this? I just want everyone to print, just give me the chat window as yes if you have understood this, because this is very important here. Okay, cool. So now, yeah.
Yeah. So now we are creating an object.
Hey, thanks, Praveen. Thank you so much. Yeah. Good man. Now next, so Rama, you would like to try? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rama. So actually, this one is first time I'm going to tell you. So I know that it will be a little bit complicated for you, but actually I'll make it easy for you. I'll help you in this. So right now, what is the thing from my side? Yeah. So now I'm going to do static, non-static, obj1 equal to new non-static. So what this information, new non-static, so new static, non-static, this one will do means it will help me to create an object. So it will help me to create an object here. Okay. So object is created. Now for me, what will happen right now? The object memory location is created. That's the object. I want to name it. So for that, static, non-static, obj1. So obj1 is the object name. obj1 is the object name. Then next, static, non-static. What is this one? Is a reference here. So for the variables, I give integer a is equal to 10. Correct? So when I give like this, what will happen? It will create me integer a that will help me to create a memory location. Then a will be the memory location name. What this integer will do? It will act as a reference. Tell to the memory location, store only integer values. Correct?
Yeah.
Same thing here. This static, non-static, this one what is going to do means
it will create the B for B?
Correct, yes. So what this is going to do means new static, non-static, that will help me to create a memory location. And obj1 will be the memory location name here. Then the static, non-static, here it will act as a reference. Tell to the object, load only the global members of static, non-static class alone. Global members are what? This two are the global members. Any variable that has been declared inside the function will be local. Correct? So
Yeah.
what are the global members we have here?
10 and 20.
Correct. Static int A is equal to 10, int B is equal to 20. These two. So understood, guys? Everyone understood this one? Why these two are loaded? Anyone has any questions on this? Everyone understood this concept? Okay. Static int A is equal to 10, int B is equal to 20. Okay. So then next. Yeah. Now can you tell me what will happen now next?
So it will. It will print for B the value as 20.
Correct. obj1.b. So now what happened? Search will go to the object obj1. What is the b value?
20.
Yes, 20 will be taken and that will be printed. Yes, correct. Then next.
Next one, it will be 10 will be printed.
obj1.a. So the a value is what? 10. That will be printed here. Okay. So then next, what will happen? It comes out of the memory location.
Yeah. And
so that is main. So now for me, this object where it is created from the main memory only, because here only actually in this step only actually what I am having creating the object. So once actually when it comes out of the main function, it's going to delete the memory. Okay, it's going to delete the memory of main. When it's going to delete the memory of main, from that memory only the obj1 is created, correct? That also will be deleted.
Okay.
Then after that comes out to the entire program, static pull, and then the entire program is deleted. Clear?
Yes.
Yes. Good question, Shriyasha. So A is what means actually it is from my side. A is what means, okay, it's a static pool. So this alone, the static members alone, what happen means this will always take the reference here. So that means a new memory is not been created. The same memory will be utilized in the object here. That's what it will do. Each and every time it will not be creating a new memory. Static members always will have only one copy. The same thing will be taken here. Okay, these things you will come to know by tomorrow or day after tomorrow in a very detailed manner. So I know I don't want to confuse you more. Right now the thing is only once actually it will be created in the static pool. The same information will be utilized in the object one also. Okay, understood, Shriyasha?
Hello, Murli.
Yeah, tell me.
Here we have to possible access the non-static variables directly with the reference of class.
Non-static variable members can be referred only with help of the object name only.
Object, okay.
Okay, static members only can be referred with help of the class name, directly the variable name,
okay,
also with
and
reference
also
of object. 3 ways I can access.
For non-static variables, we have the possibility to create objects only. We have to access with non-static variables now.
Yes, super, correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So if the object is not created, then global variable won't be loaded. So non-static members will not be loaded. That's the correct answer. Okay, because the global variable actually what static also is a global variable only, global members only. Correct? Okay. So static anyway will be loaded in the static pool, but the non-static members will be loaded only when we create the object only.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Good. Anyone has any questions, guys? Now if execute the program, run as Java application. So we'll compare the output. See, 10, 10, 10, 20, 10. Clear? Okay, hope so. Actually, you guys are able to understand. And I just need a small feedback from everyone. Okay, so is the session is going proper way, or you're thinking it's slow or it's going fast? Just give me if you're okay with the same speed, just give me as yes. Otherwise, if you want to do some changes, just tell me. If the phase what I'm going over there and I'm explaining you the memory allocation concept, all those things, you're feeling it comfortable, and then the speed is okay, or you want me to slow down, or you want me to go fast. I just want everyone, okay, speed can be increased, okay, no problem, I am good. Others guys, Shravani, Bhargavi, yes, Bhargavi, okay. So for everyone is okay. Navanti, for you is okay. Good. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay. So I'll forward the recording. Hope so. Actually, what from tomorrow onwards, I'll start to give the assignments to you. Try to do the assignments so that you will feel more comfortable on day by day. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you.